Welcome back to my channel. On today I will show you how to make a delicious sauce France. I'll be using this green peas. I mean, it could be any brand, guys. I'm not focused on the brand. As long as it says whole green peas, or it could say split green peas. As long as it's green peas, you're good to go. Now to our pot, you want to add your peas, your green peas. This is what it looks like. You want to make sure you clean it, guys. Clean it before you add it to your pot. And all I did was fill. I did not measure the amount of water, but if I would just take a wild guess, I would say this is about 7 to 8 cups of water. But just enough water. I brought it like halfway up to my pot, just making sure there's enough liquid to cook the peas. Peas are very hard, so you're gonna need for them to cook for maybe at least, I would say, 30 to 40 minutes before they starting to soften up. All right, guys. And to that, I will add, this is 1 green onion, and I cut it. So I'm gonna add my green onion, and I'm going to add, you can add a garlic clove to this, but because I usually, you know, mince my garlic ahead of time, so I do have some minced garlic here, and this is equivalent, I would say, to 1 garlic clove. So you're going to add that in like that. Okay, we're going to allow this to come to a boil before I put the lid on. And once it comes to a full boil, see, as it's doing now, then I'm going to reduce my stove down to a number 2. Okay, because we do not want it to, you know, boil too fast, so the liquid would not evaporate before your beans are cooked. So a number 2 would give it like a slow simmer. All right, now I'm going to turn our stove off. Our bean is cooked. All right, see, I didn't time it, so I really don't know how long. Like I said, you're gonna cook it until it's nice and tender, where you'll be able to take one and squeeze it and see how soft that is. It's perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this. I'm gonna allow it to cool down just a little bit because I don't want to put this in my blender while it's hot. And I'll come back and show you what I do once I blend it. To save some time, I went ahead and blend my peas. I actually add all of my peas. I didn't leave any behind because we want everything pureed. So I had just a little bit of liquid. I had some liquid left. I may need to add just a little bit more, but that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and add our blended peas. So you're going to need a strainer just to make sure. I add just a little bit of water to pick up all of the peas out of our blender. So now you're going to use a spoon and go ahead and strain it. Let me pick it up so you can see what's going on. So we're getting all that nice liquid. Guys, this is going to be delicious. So once I strain it, I'll show you what I do next. All right, this is what we're left with now. I'll make sure I get all of the beans from the bottom like this. And this, you can go ahead and throw it away. So let me bring this over here. All right. So I did rinse my spoon off because you do not want the residue. See how nice and smooth that is? All right. Now, I'm going to turn my stove on a high. I'm going to add some butter, not margarine, guys, butter. I have washed some parsley and some fresh thyme. Okay, guys, here's the fresh thyme. If you want, you can tie it up, but I don't mind. I'm gonna fish it out later. And also, what I will add is just a little piece of celery that adds a nice flavor. And I do have a piece of bell pepper that I put my clove in. This, I need to take the cloves out because my son always has a fit when I leave the cloves in there, so I have to take it. All right, now I'm gonna add my coconut milk, but instead of coconut milk, I will use this coconut powder, guys. It is fabulous. I mean, I like to try new stuff. If you can't get your hands on it, you can always use the pure cream coconut. You can use that as well. But today I will be using the cream coconut. And what I will do is just add, I'm not even measuring, guys. I'll just add some water. Okay, so we add some of our powdered coconut, guys. This powdered coconut has such an awesome taste. And I'm just gonna stir it in. You don't want to drop it straight in your peas because it's going to cause lumps. Okay, and then just pour it in just as if you were pouring in coconut milk. Trust me on this one. Now, for seasoning, you do not need much seasoning. I will go ahead and add just a little bit of garlic powder, only because I like the flavor of garlic. I'm gonna add some onion powder. And so far you notice I haven't added anything that has salt in here. We're gonna add some black pepper. I'm gonna add some black pepper. That should be good. And I'm going to add my non-MSG Maggie. If you're having a hard time finding it, you can always go to my website. I do have it available for sale. And I'm going to add, you know what? I'm going to start off with just a little bit, just half of it, like this. And if I need more, and I'll add just a little bit more with a little salt. And now you want to just give it a quick taste. Guys, that is fabulous right there. When it comes to making sauce pois, you do not want to add too much powdered seasoning in it because I want to be able to taste, you know, the peas itself. So the only thing I will do is grab a Scotch bonnet. I'm gonna go ahead and add my Scotch bonnet like this. We're gonna cover it and we're gonna allow this to cook until it thickens. And if we need to adjust the flavor, as far as if we just need maybe a pinch or two of salt, then I'll go ahead and add it after. All right, we're gonna go ahead and check for the consistency and the taste. Before I do that, I'm going to remove our cloves and bell pepper. Here's our, let me turn my stove off because I can already see this consistency is perfect. Removing our thyme and our Scotch bonnet. I can smell the Scotch bonnet, guys, and it's not even burst. This is the real Scotch bonnet, so it's going to give our sauce pois a nice taste. So I'm going to give it a stir. See, the consistency is perfect. This is how I like it. See, it's not too liquidy and it's not too thick. It's fabulous. And now I'm going to give it a taste. Oh my goodness, guys, it is very, very delicious. You do not need a lot of seasoning. All right, here is our final product. It is looking fabulous. It is outstanding in taste. This is a must try. I will serve it with oxtail. Until next time, please like, comment. Do not forget to subscribe. Delicious. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.